to what the Copenhagen fans dubbed the Theatre of Nightmares, Alex. Yeah, it was a pretty decent premonition in the end because Manchester United were stunned in Denmark, conceding 2 late goals, losing 4-3, a huge dent in their hopes of reaching the Champions League knockout stages. Yes,
Manchester United were cruising thanks to 2 goals from Rasmus Højlund, but the game changed after Marcus Rashford's first-half red card. VAR under yet more scrutiny, and it was a 17-year-old called Rooney.
No way.
You better believe it, who condemned them to defeat. So defeat for Manchester United leaves them with plenty of work to do to reach the last 16, with a trip to Galatasaray to come, where they have never won, before a meeting with group winners Bayern Munich.
Oh, that's a tough end of the group, isn't it? And Manchester United are bottom of Group A, 1 point off Copenhagen in second. And Ten Hag cut a pretty frustrated figure at full time.
We are very disappointed. And because you play very good, I think we started the game so well, best minutes of this season. We are winning the game, and I think the red card changes everything. And then we concede 2 goals before halftime, which should never have counted. First is offside, second a penalty, and that is in 4 games, 4 penalties against, and where I say 3 are very debatable.
The game's big flashpoint came 3 minutes before half-time, when Marcus Rashford was shown a straight red card following a VAR review. It's put VAR back in the spotlight once again, particularly whether the use of freeze frames can make challenges look worse and in real time. Well, Sky Sports' Jamie Carragher certainly made his feelings known on X. He believes the use of slow-motion replays is making some challenges look more sinister. Unsurprisingly, the United manager Erik Ten Hag has taken a similar view.
When you freeze it, it looks always so worse. And as I say, it takes then so long and then make a red card of it. And so I feel I'm very disappointed about such decisions. I think the game is never meant to be like this. This has nothing to do with football. Decisions has to be made, and I accept that there are also wrong decisions are made. But if I sum it up, when you make on this level 3 such tough decisions, you control the game. And I think the game is never meant to be for that.
That defeat does increase the pressure on Erik Ten Hag, despite him being satisfied with the effort and attitude of his players in the defeat last night. And the stats do not make for particularly good reading for Man United fans. In 17 games in all competitions this season, the club have already lost 9 games, and that's by far the earliest they've reached that total in any season since Alex Ferguson retired. For added context, though, when it comes to league form, they're on a very similar run to Arsenal. In fact, in their previous 20 games, they've actually won more points than Mikel Arteta's side. And next up for United is Saturday's visit of Luton, and Ten Hag is confident their luck will return.
This squad is resilient, and the whole season, so many decisions are against us. So many setbacks for injuries, and every time there is a spirit and there's a vibe. And we will keep going, because I'm sure that I said the lads just, it will turn. It will, on one moment in the season, it will turn in our favour. Again, I think the attitude was great from the lads. And they fought as a team, so together, all on one page, fought for every yard on the pitch, shoulder on shoulder. So I can't make any criticism on the team for that.
They still lost against Copenhagen in a game that they really needed to win. It's an abject season. It's not really showing any signs of getting better at all. If you wanted to sort of put an incredibly optimistic face on it, you'd say Højlund's got a couple more goals. That's 5 in the Champions League for him now. Maybe that'll translate into a bit more effectiveness in the league.
For United, with the sending off, with the way that they just couldn't hold on at the end, it just feels so typical of their season. And I think it's 9 defeats already. I hope I've got that right. And that's pretty astonishing. So the Champions League, as with the Premier League, is just offering them no respite, really.
So, 7 goals, 2 penalties, a controversial red card and a late winner. Copenhagen versus Manchester United certainly delivered on drama
Yes, but perhaps no two images encapsulate United's despair better than these two images of Alejandro Garnacho. One sheer delight after Bruno Fernandes' penalty as he shushes the crowd. The other, Garnacho crestfallen at the final whistle. By contrast, what a night for Copenhagen and their head coach, Jacob Nistrup.
Of course, the red card was changed the opportunities in the game. And for me as a Copenhagen coach, it was by far the weakest performance we have had in this group stage so far. So if you take the picture today, then we maybe didn't deserve 3 or maybe even 1 point. But if you take it over 4 rounds, then it's very, very well deserved that Copenhagen is on the second place, because I believe truly that we have been the second best team over 4 games.